So I feel like I've been having major breakthroughs. Um, and it feels really good. So to start with, um, as far as my electric company, which provides my heat as well, I talked about this before. I was able to take care of that and prevent a shut off while also getting some assistance. Um, I didn't qualify for the LIHEAP, which would have paid off the back balance, but I did qualify for something called On Track, which sets up a payment arrangement and also forgives the balance as I make payments. So that's really good because it prevented the shut off for April 4th. So that's out of the way. There were some bumps in the road last Saturday, and I talked about this before. My son did get his work van, so I was able to use his car on Saturday, and I was supposed to be able to use his car this week to go back and to take the baby back and forth to daycare. But on Saturday, the day he got the van caught on fire, so I had to give his car back the very same day that I got it. And that was pretty depressing for me because, first of all, I just want to say that I am so thankful that my son is okay. Like, that is the main thing. Like, he's okay. But when it came to this week, Justice, the baby, missed a couple days of daycare because I couldn't afford to take lifts back and forth to go pick him up. Now, Tuesday, I made a video about that. Tuesday this week, I did pay for lifts. I paid $50 in lifts that day. And I did it because I donate plasma. And I talked about this before. And I needed to hold the day. So I knew I'd be donating and I wasn't going to make anything because I had paid for lifts, which is fine, whatever. So, and I remember saying to myself, like, I had to, like, talk to myself, and I did. I talked to myself, and I was just like, it's going to be okay. Like, I really had to tell myself, it's going to be okay. It's always okay. We're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. And then, lo and behold, my son tells me on Wednesday that he was getting his van again. He was getting a new work van. So that was actually so much faster than we anticipated because we really didn't anticipate him getting another one for at least 2 weeks, but up to like 30 days. So he got a new van on Thursday. On Thursday, and then he's letting me use his car. So I was able to use his car Thursday and today. So I made it to the Plasma Bank yesterday, was able to take Justice to daycare. So I'll be picking him up in a little bit as well. And I just remember, like, when this happened, and I'm just like, did I do that? Like, did I do that? Because I'm telling you, like, I was like, it's gonna be okay. And I just stopped worrying. Like, it's gonna be okay. If the baby has to miss some daycare a few days, it's gonna be okay. It's all gonna work out. And this is what I said to myself. And then literally the next day, or the next 2 days, like, my son got a new van. And within that time frame too, he had got all new tools. Like, his boss just really, they replaced everything. Now, you can't replace the sentimental value of some of the stuff he lost because he did lose some things that his dad gave him, and you can't get that back. But his boss did his thing, to replace my son's stuff and to, make it right. And even with him getting the van so fast, like, he really did his thing to make it right. So, I mean, a boss like that, like, you gotta appreciate them because he's really showing my son that he appreciates him. So I've been able to do my hair within this last couple of weeks since the baby started daycare. I started my nails. I didn't design them or anything yet, but yesterday I did my nails. Oh my God, my nails haven't been done. And I mean, it had to be like 3 years I haven't done my nails. So I feel like I did my eyebrows this morning. I don't know when the last time I did my eyebrows and put eyeliner on it. The only reason I don't have mascara on is because I don't have any, and I didn't realize I didn't have any. But I'm starting to feel like a woman again. Like, I'm starting to feel like hopeful. Like, I just sat here, and I did a 12-month plan. So I just wrote everything down that I want to accomplish in 12 months. And man, when I tell you, like, I haven't felt this inspired in so long. Man, I just feel so inspired. I feel, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, I feel good. I feel really good. I feel like weights are just being lifted and I can actually move. Like, I feel like I can go, if that makes any sense. Like, I have been feeling so heavy in my mind, like, really my mind. Like, my mind has felt so heavy that it has literally physically, like, held me down. But with being in this program that I'm in, the workforce program, I started another training this week for that as well. It's 4 days a week, 2 hours a day, virtual. I started that this week. They also have, it's incorporated trauma. There's like trauma segments that are incorporated in that. On top of that, just with me doing these videos, I really was able to kind of go within myself and answer some questions about why I am so stuck. And I've been able to answer those questions for myself, which I talked about in another video. And it lightened my mind. Like, it really, really lightened my mind. And these are just all just little things that I've been doing and that have been happening, that have been making such a difference in how I now see the world and see my life, and how I feel about the future, basically. And, I know I was really, I was feeling some type of way about Justice going back to daycare, but the truth of the matter is I really needed it. I mean, with being around a baby all the time, like, I really didn't have any time to think. But the moment he started going back to daycare, I started thinking, like, my mind started working, and I really, really just started going inside myself, It's funny because as I'm in this rut, all I'm thinking about is I don't have anybody. Nobody's here. Just thinking about all the things that I don't have. All the things that I wish I had. Wish I had help. I wish I had a mom. I wish this, I wish that. But the moment the baby started going to daycare and I had some time to myself, that's when I was able to go within and talk to me, talk to my inner self, and lift her up and lift her out and remind her that me inside, and remind her of who I am. Like, I literally had to remind myself of who I am. I had to tell myself, Chrissy, you are strong. You're mentally strong. This you that you are right now is not you. And it's not. And it's not me. I am not a depressed person. I'm not a hopeless person. I'm not a depressed person. And Whereas, some people tell you to turn to God, turn to the Bible. I believe in turning to yourself, because I am everything I need. And once I was able to have that time, really, this PP&L bill had to get situated. So once that got situated and I was able to have some time to myself, I was able to go within myself and just really lift my ass up. Because at the end of the day, my life is worth more. And I am such a better person than what I have been to myself. I treat myself good. I take care of myself. I do my hair. I look presentable outside. I love to have my nails done. That's who I am. I'm not this person who walks around in sweat clothes that are too big, and I'm colorful. I like my pinks and my oranges and my bright colors. That's me. And I had to remember her. And as I started to remember her, and I started to, I don't know if I've forgiven myself yet for the situation with the baby's dad, but I know that I was enlightened. I've been enlightened as to why I haven't been able to really get out of that, or get over that. I did a video about that too. And that was like a major game changer for me. It really was. Just realizing and understanding why I couldn't let that go. But, and then once I started, just picking myself back up slowly mentally and now physically, because now my appearance is starting to reflect my mental, then other things started to come in to help me, like my son's car. And I didn't realize how big of a deal having his car would be, but it's a huge deal. It makes a huge difference than riding that bus. I'm thankful for the bus, while I had to use the bus, but it's definitely better having your own vehicle. So I'm really, really thankful for my son. I don't know how I'm ever going to pay him back, but I have plans for him, and he doesn't know it now, and he may have a lot of resentment towards me because of, this situation and me leaning on him so much. But I have plans for my oldest. I have plans for him, and I'm so thankful. But I just wanted to get on here. I just wanted to just let you guys know that I am okay. I'm okay. And I'm getting back to me. So, peace.